Hi, boys and girls. I recorded this lesson that I'm about to show you. Just a heads up, I'm definitely going to have to make this in a couple videos for you, and I apologize. But it is really important that you watch both videos that I'm going to be talking in. All right, so I'm just going to play the video that I made. Some reason the volume didn't record. I don't know what happened. So I'll just talk you through it, I suppose, as I go through the lesson that I'm showing you. So this will be interesting. So here I'm showing you an angle, and what you're going to be practicing today is naming and estimating an angle. So we don't have to use a protractor to do this. It's pretty neat, actually, or nice. It's not that difficult. The biggest thing is to remember that you are thinking about it in terms of an acute, which we've been talking a lot about, a right angle or an obtuse angle. So obtuse means it's bigger than 90 degrees, acute means it's smaller than 90 degrees, and a right angle is 90 degrees exactly. So here is where I'm showing you a measure of this angle. And I'm talking to you about the fact that you look at the two rays that are connected in the vertex, and you look at the arc that is between those. So we know this is bigger than 90 degrees, so it is an obtuse angle. Then what you're going, and that's what the word name means, is what I'm pointing to there. And the fact that the word name is just acute, obtuse, or right. And then when we estimate, we're going to use a degrees. Now, I think why I erased the degree symbol is because on the Go formative, trying to draw a degree symbol is really difficult. So just write the word degrees if you can't figure out how to draw the degree symbol. So anyway, then what I was showing you here is how to think about how many degrees it would be. And we know that if I were to draw that little line there, it would be a straight angle, which would be 180 degrees. And we know it's not open just as far as 180 degrees. So that's what I'm showing you there. And then I also know that it is not a right angle. So here in a second, I will probably be drawing a line going straight up and down because it has to be more than 90 degrees. I erased 90 because it has to be more than 90 degrees. So this is very interesting. So we know it has to be between 95 and 179 degrees. So any guess that you would have that would tell you between those two numbers would be good enough for me, and you will get it correct. So I know that it's between 90 and 179 because it's bigger than that right angle line there. So I know it's about probably, I was counting notches like 10, 20, 30. So I was saying it was 90, 100, 110, 130 about, I think is what I ended up guessing. So we'll see if I was right. Yep, 130 degrees. All right, so that was that example right there. So it's going to keep moving on. Again, it was between those two, but make a logical guess, I think is what I was trying to point out, that it has to be between those two and the middle. So just think about that. Also be thinking about like that Khan Academy assignment that we did where it had showed you the circle protractors. So think about the fact that a whole circle is 360 degrees. Straight is 180 degrees, and 90 or right angle is 90 degrees. I'm gonna move on to the next one. All right, so the next one here is showing you the name again is either acute, obtuse, or right angle. So this is very obvious that it is smaller than 90 degrees, which is I think what I was trying to show you. And so that one is going to be an acute, because we know it's acute. And then when we estimate, we think about the fact that this is going to have to be smaller than 90 degrees, but more than 0. So it has to be between 1 and 89 degrees. So I'm eventually going to write that. I think I put a 0, and then I realized that it can't just be 0 degrees because 0 degrees would be completely closed. So it has to be between there. I draw that little right angle showing you that it could be a right angle. So that's the other thing to think about. So when we estimate this, it has to be between 1 and 89 degrees for your guess, because we know it has to be less than 90 degrees and it has to be more than 1 degree. So then I think whenever I estimated it around, this is kind of fun to try to guess, 45, maybe 35 degrees. I can't remember what I guessed, but really either of those would be fine. I showed you how to take a paper and draw a perfect 90 so that you can see exactly where 90 degrees would be. So I know it's probably halfway. So therefore I think I wrote